Today, Iran's foreign minister spoke at the opening session of the UN Human Rights Council in Geneva. I'm going to read two quotes from him, and then I'll ask my question. Quote number one: "Human rights are at the core of our values." And quote number two: "No state should coerce others to self-styled interpretation of human rights." Are human rights open to interpretation, or is it a basic fixed set of standard principles?
So first, Gita, Iran's human rights record is deplorable, and the foreign minister's appearance in the Human Rights Council, we think, serves as a disturbing reminder to the world of the hypocrisy of the Iranian regime as it continues to violently suppress what are peaceful protests and flout the international community's calls for accountability. In light of this, we did not have our ambassador in the chair when Iran spoke. Only a U.S. note taker was in the chamber at the time. To your broader question about human rights, look, this is an excuse that we often hear from countries with the worst human rights records around the world, claiming that human rights are subjective and they need to be context dependent. The Universal Declaration on Human Rights, the first word is universal. There are rights that are universal to people around the world, meaning they belong and neatly belong to every individual around the world, regardless of whether that person is in the United States, whether that person is in Iran, or any other country. There is nothing subjective about that. Iran is a member state of the UN. The UN Charter is predicated on some of the same ideals that are in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, the idea of universal rights around the world. Iran can't have it both ways. Iran cannot purport to be a member state of the UN while making these arguments that these universal rights don't apply to the people of Iran. Yeah.